Hey. Hey. Hello everyone, it's Johnny here with another video. I haven't made one in a week. I'll tell you a little bit about why a little bit later. But first, I just want to share I finished my 7th mile today. It's about 30 degrees and it's getting colder as I speak. So hopefully wrap up this video pretty soon. One thing I'm gonna be working on with these videos is try to keep them a little bit more structured. I do like the free flow talking. I find it more fun. But I'm gonna try to make it more structured as I go and get better at this. So thanks for your patience. The 3 things I wanted to talk about this video is talk a little bit about how I'm feeling about the training plan, how that's going, also about the fundraising and also how that is going. And third, I'm gonna share a fun story about my last long run. It wasn't fun for me, but it might be fun for you to listen and to learn something from it. So currently I'm on week 6 of my training plan. It's the Hal Higdon, hold on, I don't know which plan it is. Give me 1 second. Okay, I found the plan. It's the Hal Higdon Intermediate 2 plan. The reason why I picked the intermediate rather than the novice is I just came off of my half marathon training and I had pretty much a whole training block to train for the full marathon. So I thought I'd test myself, push it. I'm totally open to the idea that this training could be too much for my body, that I haven't built the aerobic base for it, but I'm excited to challenge myself and hopefully it works out. How I'm feeling about the training, there are some days where I'm feeling really, really good. Like today, like I felt really strong. I did my strength workout yesterday, and during work, our class, we actually had a strength workout and I was part of it as well. So I was doing a little bit of strength today, but not too much intense, just so I could recover a little bit better. However, there are other days where I might have some weird pains in my foot or even my knee, and some days it could be worse, some days it could be less, but there could be a pain depending on the day of the week. One thing I've been doing to reduce that pain or the discomforts is to take a little bit easier on my pace on those days and also supplement with strength training. Because ultimately, our body is our armor, especially for long distance running. So if you can build up your armor, make yourself stronger, your knees, your quads, your glutes, your calves, even your foot tendons, and have a proper recovery period, you're gonna be able to run those longer distance stronger and faster. And more on a personal note, the main reason why I haven't really been able to do more than one video a week is because my schedule is pretty tight. I work full time. I'm in my master's program to be a health and physical educator. And then after work, I'm going to be doing my student observations 4 days out of my 5-day work week. And then there's the marathon training. So it's kind of hard to fit it all in, but I'm trying to do the videos as I'm training. I had a brain fart there. But I'm trying to do the videos as I'm training, before, after, maybe even during, to make it more convenient for me to make these videos. Right. The moment you all been waiting for, the fundraising goal. That made me a little bit too dizzy. So for our fundraising goal, we are at 82%. Previously, we were at 79% of the way to our $2,000 goal. That's awesome. We still have a long road ahead of us of the ability to donate and fundraise more. So I'm really excited. There's gonna be tons of opportunity down the road. One thing I did want to talk about was what I'm doing now to help further the fundraising efforts, so that it's not just social media and videos, but we're actually boots on the ground doing something cool. So right now I'm pairing with a local school, and I'm trying to connect with their student council to see if they'd be willing to host an event on behalf of the Alzheimer's Association. And there's gonna be more details in the future if that's gonna be successful. Still pending, but I'm really excited for it. If not, probably expect a fundraiser event to be held at Panera or Chipotle. And yeah, you can go get your local Chipotle at Cranberry to help support us. I'm at Cranberry, Pennsylvania, for those who might be wondering. Also, last week, I was talking about the advertising space to be posted on the fundraising page and on my videos. So far, no takers, but that means there's plenty of opportunity for people to buy their own slot. So please, if you know anyone, any businesses, organizations, or if you are one, please comment below, say something about it, donate, and put a note in saying that you'd like to buy a slot with the proper donation amount. Be more than happy to do that, shout you out, talk more about your company, organization, or mission and values. All right, and now we're gonna talk about my long run story where I vomited. So here's the story about my 14-mile long run story from last Sunday. That morning, I had a big breakfast, really big breakfast. Flaw number one. Because of that, I waited about 4.5 hours to start my run. I thought that was reasonable. I thought I could still do it. Normally, I would wait about an hour to, really at most 2 hours before having something more lighter. But since it was so big, I doubled that time. The run went really well, really well up until about mile 13. I felt good. I held a 9-minute easy pace for myself. I kept my heart rate low, about 130 to 140. I felt really strong at mile 11 and 12. And I started reading, before my run, of course, I was reading about the 3-to-1 rule with long runs, and which is every 3 weeks, you could do a normal long run where you're holding your easy pace. And then the last 4 miles, or I think 3 miles, you would do a harder effort. So you would decrease your pace by, let's say, 30, 40 seconds, depending on your fitness levels and how you're running. So what I decided to do was, in that moment, I was like, okay, miles 11 and 12, I feel really strong. I'm gonna decrease my pace from 9 minutes to 8 minutes. And then hold that out for 2 miles. And then at miles 13, 14 are gonna be more slow recovery, go back to the easy pace. By that 13th, 12th mile, I felt so depleted of sugars. And I wanna emphasize that I don't drink soda. I hardly do. It's a big occasion thing for me. And I don't really eat candy anymore. But at that moment, I just wanted candy and soda. So after I finished my 14th mile, I was feeling kind of lightheaded, and I thought to myself, what's the word? I convinced myself that it would be okay to have these sugary snacks because I might have my blood sugar low. I don't know. And everything that I knew about my own diet and proper recovery and what I should do after runs went out the window. I went to a vending machine, I grabbed a bag of gummy bears, and then a bottle of Dr. Pepper soda, which was my childhood favorite. I sat down, I just started munching on gummy bears. I started drinking soda. I drank about half the soda, about half the bag of gummy bears. And then I just started feeling this big crashing moment where I just needed to lay down on the couch. And about 15 minutes passed, I started feeling tingly in my body. And then my hands started cramping. I didn't feel dehydrated. I started the tingly, my hands cramping, and it just felt really sick, nauseous, super nauseous, dizzy. And I went to the bathroom, vomited a bunch. It felt awful for the rest of the 4 hours, and was just moaning and groaning. Well, so I hope you enjoyed that story. I know I didn't, but I think it's kind of funny sharing it. So, takeaways: fuel properly, refuel properly, cool down, and don't eat gummy bears and soda after a long run. Oh, also, side note, I didn't feel normal until 2 days later. That's how much that run and the sickness and nausea took out of me. So I do not recommend experimenting with that unless you have a gut of steel. So, once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of this journey. I hope you learned something. I hope you were entertained by this. And I hope this spreads the message of the Alzheimer's Association ultimately, and to provide more support for them. They do really good things. They have a 24/7 helpline for people who are in need. They also fund tons of research, and as well as for future promotions to advocate for people with Alzheimer's disease as well as dementia. So please subscribe if you wanna, and share the fundraiser page. Click the link below. Donate what you can. Even if it's just $1, that goes a long way. No matter how small, it's much appreciated. It takes a village. What's the word? It takes a village. I can't think of it right now, but it takes a village to help a great cause. So thank you for watching. Have a good day. Brain fart. Everyone, it's Johnny again. Hey. that, which was my childhood favorite.